Well, boy, howdy. It's been a minute. 2020 has been a crazy year. I don't need to preface it with that. It's the new year, and I've had my podcast now for 31 whole episodes, and that means that there is a lot to sift through. A lot of funny things that I think I've said that I think you might think are funny also. So I put together a little compilation, a best of 2020, a little bit of 2019 too, because I started them off doing one episode per month, but I started doing one episode per week. So we got 31 episodes of goofs, and I think you might enjoy it because I haven't really been making YouTube videos that much. But I have had my podcast. So this is that. And if you're interested, all the links and stuff, Brain Dribble, it's everywhere. You can find it on any podcast platform that you think that you might want to listen to it on. And without further ado, here is the highlights of 2020, the first complete year of the podcast being a thing. Thank you for such a wonderful year, and I hope that you will join me for more. Also, I think I want to start making videos again, but that's something I gotta figure out for future. All right, enjoy. I don't want people to cry when I die. That's bullshit. I genuinely, and it might seem corny, I want people to celebrate my life, because if I die tomorrow, I don't want people to be sad. That's not my dying wish, for people to be sad. I want people to be happy. I want people to be thrilled that I'm dead. I'm allergic to anything fresh. I got chest pain so bad from eating a fucking banana that I would rather have a heart attack. Eat my dick. I want to die when I'm 70. That's a good age. That's a good age to die at. Because what's after 70? Waiting? In a home? If you put me in a home, I'll kill myself. Firefighters, I'm not knocking what you do. You're very brave. You're heroes. This message goes out to everybody who give firefighters a job. How dumb are you? Firefighters, great, do good work, but maybe survival of the fittest. If you burn your house down, you don't deserve a house. Every single time I go to the dentist, they say, you have such great teeth. You really keep them clean. I don't floss, and I brush my teeth once a day. Sometimes I don't do it at all in a day. I'll never go more than 2 days without brushing my teeth. And when I do go more than 1 day, I feel guilty. So don't hold it against me, okay? I'm not disgusting. I brush my teeth. Here's how you know the dentist is stupid. They put 3 things in your mouth. One thing sprays water. Another thing soaks up the water. Okay? And then another thing cleans your teeth. So, okay, make up your mind. Do you want my mouth dry or wet? Clean it with a toothbrush. Just goddamn brush my teeth. I don't need you, dentists. Brush my teeth or I'm going home. I believe in child labor. I believe that kids should work for money. Because when that's gonna sound really bad, but like genuinely, the effect that it has on your brain makes you really selfish. You want proof that children are selfish? Okay? Ask any 8-year-old what he wants for Christmas. he'll give you the biggest list of bullshit that he won't get. Let me tell you, when I was a little kid, I asked for a million things. Because kids have no concept of money, because money is just, it's not real. They don't feel the consequence. They just live. The more that is provided, the more they'll expect. That's why I believe in child labor, because if they have to feel what it feels like to earn their money, or at least just like know it from an early age, I'm gonna be straight up with my kid. A true sign of a good parent is the sooner your kid's dreams die, the better parent you are. Because kids cannot, if they grow up thinking that everybody's a special snowflake and you can do whatever you want, oh my god, that is the biggest lie anyone has ever said in the world. Oh, you can do whatever you want. No, you can't. I know you can't. And that, oh my god, that combined, dude, no wonder my generation is so depressed. Everybody finding out that they're not worth shit and social media at the same time, dude, we got our priorities in the gutters. Here's every YouTuber, okay? Oh my god, you guys, what's up, you guys? Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications about the new video, and then hey guys, this you grubs is a benefit, it is a reasonable benefit, good guys, insane, brunga cackle goal your bullet a freaking dillabon, chica. Well, I'm losing my mind. I think we need cameras on kids all the time, because if we see people putting gum under the tables, we need to stop that person from ever being able to get a job that isn't cleaning up after people who do that. Dude, I need to be president. The sooner that your kid finds out that they won't be shit, the better job you did as a parent. Enough of growing up thinking that the world is not nice. The world doesn't give a shit about you. You are nothing, you little maggot, okay? My nickname, my cute little nickname for my baby boy is gonna be maggot. Shit, head, dick, penis. It's gonna be a string of words that make people feel like dirt, because you know what you are? And you know what we're all gonna be one day? Dirt. You die, and guess what happens? You become dirt. You are just as meaningful while you're before you're born as when you're alive, as when you're dead. Nothing means anything, and we're all gonna die. So fuck your kids. This is so mean. I hate kids. Oh my god, I hate kids. Dude, one time when I was a kid, I said I'd sacrifice my soul. I'd sell my soul to the devil if I could find a Lego piece. I was already making deals with the devil when I was 6 years old because I couldn't find a Lego piece. Nah, if kids put gum under the table, if my kid ever puts gum under the table and I find out about it, I think I might just kill him. You know, I shouldn't be a parent. These are damning words. If I ever kill my kid, here's proof that I did it. Well, I'll never kill my kid. I won't. But if I do, these are pretty damning words that are on the internet they're just for all time. So, do with that what you will, court. But you should be able to do that as a parent. I believe in like post-birth abortion. It's really what it is. It's taking a life that you don't feel. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad. Oh. I'm still saying it though, cause I got myself into it, and you were with me until this point, okay? Let me finish. It's either way, it's taking away a life that you don't deem worthy of being like here with us. You know? The only difference is they had a chance. Damn, I'm too offensive for myself. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That's so bad. I become president. I become ruler of the world. I become your god. Guess who I'm putting in the grave next? Well, he's already dead, definitely. But if he was still, if I want to bring him back to life and then kill him because what he did was so stupid. Whoever invented Fun Dip. Hey guys. Have we given up? Oh, let's take a stick of sugar, and here's the fun part. Let's take a stick of sugar and stick it in sugar. That's another thing too, fat acceptance. Dude, you want to be accepted? Oh, you fat? You unhealthy? You want to be accepted? Fit through a door. There are no traffic laws anymore. In my country, everybody drives just fucking, it's chaos. Straight up. I think driving would be self-policing if we weren't afraid to let people die. If we could just fucking stop with the whole kids. Oh, we're gonna have kids. Do you have no passion? Because you know what having a kid is? Having a kid is giving up. Oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do anything. Maybe the next generation can. I bet if anyone tried hard enough, they could give me a boner. I'm not attracted to men. I'm not, certainly not. But if they tried hard enough, if they gave me that sloppy toppy, I bet they could do it. Models, I feel like they're getting to the point where like it's how weird can you look and still be a model, you know? The line between models and people who should be in a freak show is kind of blurring. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, why don't models look like real people anymore? I like how there's the movie The Thing. These horror movies that are just called The Thing and It. It's like, I'm gonna make a movie called That. I'm like, oh, it's that. What is it? It's that. The Over There. Make a movie called Over There. This. Make a movie called This. What is it? I don't know, but it's this. It's all around us. It's this thing. It's this thing. It's it. What is it? That. The. The what? It's the what? It's this, that thing, the it. It's that it. Oh, the thing. There's only so much you can do. You can't put a fire under someone's ass if they don't want one there. You can light their ass on fire, don't get me wrong, but if they don't want it there, they're not gonna they're gonna run away. That's the worst analogy ever. Imagine someone lighting a fire under your ass and like that's good. You want it there? Like, it'll get you to run away. Some people just burn. I'm gonna start a restaurant. And it's gonna be called Leftovers. Basically, the business model is that you bring your leftovers and we buy them and sell them to other people who want half of food. You want half a burger? You want half a McDonald's burger for $1? You know, see, the business model really sucks because we won't buy it for that much. And then we'd have to make a profit. So we'd be selling it for more than half. So you may as well just buy the original thing for a little bit more and then have your own leftovers. See, this is why no one's done it, aside from the health thing. Another idea that I had is called the inconvenience store. It's basically like the ice cream truck, but for supplies and appliances. It's inconvenient. It's called the inconvenience store because you gotta wait for it to come to you. It's just, you gotta wait until it shows up at your door, and then you can buy the like office supplies or like just like a pack of gum. It's just a pack of gum on wheels. And then I also want to make a clothing store that's so cold that you have to buy a jacket just to survive. You're not allowed to come in with a jacket because then we wouldn't be able to sell anything. And also, I don't really know how cooling, like AC, works, but I would imagine we just open it in Antarctica. Easy. If you're the kind of guy who can just walk up to the urinal next to someone and pee, I mean, I guess that's just the definition of an alpha. I don't know what else would be, because that is just wrong. Sweaty feet? Feet are naturally sweaty. How the fuck is your body gonna be just like, oh, this is the part that grows fungus? Feet just do that. That's just their thing. And they were like, oh, we could do a permanent retainer. Oh no, we're gonna commit a piece of metal to your mouth forever. Nope. My teeth are free and they're happy. You know how I like my teeth? Free. What's wrong with people who are into puke? Straight up, what's wrong with you if that's your thing? Who? Oh, nothing's better than a little stomach bile. Oh, let me play with some of that good stomach goop. I started using cash more. I thought I was spending more money because it was just easy to swipe a card. And then I realized, it's just easy to spend money. Money just goes, and it's just a constant battle. It's just a constant war in my wallet. There are men fighting over my money. Everybody, they're like, give me some. They all want. There's just a war constantly waging in my wallet. What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? A war. You don't become a dad and start making puns. You make puns and then you get kids. You make that kind of joke. You deserve kids. Here you go. Here's kids. How you doing? I'm all right. What about your left side? Here you go. You get kids now. It's not a byproduct of kids. It's a penalty. You make puns? Here you go. I don't understand people who like sports either. These people with 8-figure salaries running around the field getting brain damage so that they can go back to their home, their big mansion, and forget. That's what they do in the meantime. That's what these football players who get concussed every day, their main hobby is just forgetting. And then there's video games of sports. What is life that's a thing that people enjoy doing? You'd rather have some pixels run around the screen and play a game that you wish you could be paid for. It's hard to get past a certain point in the ocean because the ocean's pushing us back. It's like, hey, death awaits you. maybe if we listened to the currents of the ocean, maybe if we heeded their advice and didn't go in, that there would be less people that die from shark attacks. Cause, I mean, getting killed by a shark is just as dumb a way to die as being hit by a train. You went to the one place that those things are. And what did you expect? To not get killed by a train or not get fucking hit by a shark? Yeah, I said it. Not get bit by a train or hit by a shark. You know what I mean? You know, what's funny about the shower? I don't understand what the deal is. The moment I step in it, like germs, the concept of germs that we've heard about our entire lives goes out the window. The moment water's trickling down my body, I pick my ass crack with my bare hand. But the moment that I step out of the shower, then my body, and I dry off and my body's no longer wet, I wash my hands. What, the fucking germs catch up? The moment that I dry myself off, it's bad again? Okay. How many showers are there in the world? That's the dumbest question. Anytime you put some garbage in your body, I love to picture your stomach just being like, what is this? What do you expect me to do with this? Pancakes are just abstract waffles. Pancakes are just like, waffle, but we don't have the stuff to do it. We got like halfway to waffles, and we're just gonna, cook it. We're done. How infomercial is it for something to happen in seconds? A beautiful homemade coleslaw in seconds. An entire lobster dinner in seconds. You need to order this now. If you order now, only 49 easy payments is $16.99. We're gonna take the money out of your bank in second. You're gonna see your You're gonna see your life savings drop to zero in seconds. Your entire family dead in seconds. It's like, what the fuck is this product? Grade A Colombian cocaine in seconds. What am I ordering? Okay, that's great and all, but what is it? It's gonna do everything I want immediately. How many seconds? In seconds. That's not a number, okay? You're leaving a space where numbers go, and you just say in seconds. It could be anywhere from 1 to 59. That's not even true. You can go over 60. There's no cap on seconds. You can measure a year in seconds. Don't know why you would, but literally everything happens in seconds. So I don't know why you would need to do it that way, but you could. Oh shit. Oh wow. There's a centipede on my wall. Whoops. Let's get this. Oh shit. I've never seen something run faster. It's gone. And it's gone. You know what? He bested me, okay? He won that battle. Now, if he shows himself again, I'm gonna kill him, but he's gone. He ran away quicker than I could get to him, so he wins. That's how life works. You run away, you run fast enough, you get to live. Who buys magazines? And isn't it even sadder that people write for magazines? There are people who do this for a living. Oh my god, Kim Kardashian sweats. She puts on a bra that's a little too small, and you can see her pit sweat. You can see Kim Kardashian's pit sweat in the headline. That's their headline. They got nothing going on. Oh my god, Zendaya gets a pimple. Hate to break it to you, they're not real housewives. It's not real, because if it was real, it would just be domestic abuse. It would be the husband coming home from work and just getting pissed drunk and getting mad. That would be fucking dark. Holy shit. God, when he was designing eyes, just was like, hey, 50% of people, they're just not gonna work. Nah, they'll figure it out. These things, you know what? They'll figure out just how to put glass in the right way. Just like, you know, they'll figure it out. I don't need to do this one. I don't need to. They'll finish. They'll finish they'll do the other half. You know. You don't need a metal straw because you don't need a straw. Period. You know, like save the turtles. You know, carry around a metal straw so you don't use any plastic ones. Here's an idea, okay? Here's an amazing idea that I just came up with, okay? Tilt it. What kind of spoiled bitch was like, I need to suck this through a tube? Who are those single serving plastic bottles of alcohol for? The alcoholic on the go? This is the way I think. Instead of seeing ads that are like, buy this, I think to myself, oh, what do I need? And then I go look that thing up and I buy that. I don't see an ad and be like, I should buy that. Because you know what you are if you see an ad and then buy it? You're a sucker. That's what you are. Okay? If you see an ad and you're like, oh, get that in my house now. Oh, I need to own that. This new blender, get it to me now. You know, who's ever like, I just can't imagine being that dumb. You know, imagine having that logic. Imagine seeing something on the internet or fucking QVC and being like, oh, only $200 for that, huh? I mean, they make it seem so good, and then you get it and you're like, what the fuck is this? I don't even bake. I don't know how many times I have to go to a museum to remember that, oh, museums are the worst. Let's go to a place that you will get lost in. There's a lot of people, and guess what you do? Here's what you do, okay? Here's the fun part. You look. Oh, I can't wait to go into a big building and look. Dude, museums suck shit. I cannot think of anything worse than just going and looking at old shit, and half of it isn't even real, by the way. You seriously fucking think that they'll put up the real, like, old painting? Untitled old painting? I guarantee you it's not the real thing. And they have those security guards who are like, don't touch it. And I'm just like, watch me, bitch. You're not an adult. It just didn't stop. You know? You didn't become it. There's no point you're like, okay, 25. Now you're an adult. Officially. No, it just kept going. You're not an adult. It just didn't stop. Your life kept going, and now you're 37. Nobody knows what's going on. We're all just doing our best. I saw this guy driving the other day, and he had both of his blinkers on. I don't know where he was planning on turning, if he thought his car was just gonna split in half and he was gonna go two separate ways. You know what you never see? A four-way go. Instead of, it's not a four-way stop, cause it's a four-way go, you know? Just carnage. Instead of a stop sign, it just says go, keep going, see what happens. You know what's the worst name? Herbert. I don't know any Herberts, but it's a name. Someone's gotta have it, you know? Dude, imagine carrying around a baby for 9 months, and after 18 hours of intense labor, the baby comes out, and the doctor's like, it's a beautiful baby boy. What do you want to name it? Herb. Oh, I want my baby's name to sound like the sound that I was making, pushing him out. Dude, straight up, if your name is Herb, you got the worst name. And I don't feel bad for you, because you can't win every battle. You know, life's not fair. Imagine if the word banana had an Enya in it. Banana. When a straight white dude sits down and talks into a microphone alone in his basement for an hour 10 times, that's when you know something's wrong. No frat guy has ever smiled in an Instagram photo, ever. Yo, man, what's up? It's your boy Craig. Yo, what's up? It's your boy Craig, and we got lit. The other day, an Uber pulled up to me and asked if I was Maria. So I guess I'm at a point in my life where I could be a Maria. Kids have no logic to why they're crying. You'll be like going into the supermarket and they'll be crying because they want to go in one of the like kid carts that have like the cars attached to it, and the kids can sit in it and pretend they're driving a car. They'll cry because you didn't take one of those, and then when you do, they won't get in. I saw this one time and I was like, oh man, that sucks. Dude, imagine your kid begging you to do the bullshit that you're like, oh, fucking, do we have to do this? And then they don't even fucking get in, you know? And then they're crying, and it's like, why are you crying? Get in, you know? It's like, no, but you don't understand. You don't understand what it's like to be me right now. Like, why don't you just get in? It's what you wanted. Did you not think about that step? Did that step not occur to you that if you want to ride in the cart, you gotta get in? Oh, I just want to be in there already. Oh, I don't want to have to do it. God's basically just Casey Anthony if you think about it. They both killed they both, like, God knows everything. If God knows everything, then he basically just killed a kid. My brain just told me to talk about sledding. I have never written a single joke about sledding. But my brain said, hey, this is what we want. Okay, brain. Okay. So now we're at sledding. What now? What do we do now? Now that we're here, what happens? Sledding. You ever go sledding? Wow. What does mommy issues mean? Daddy issues? What does that mean? Is daddy issues just any issues in general? Or are they specific issues? There it is. The dumbest things. You come to me for the things that you're too smart to think. That's what it is. You come to me for the things that you're too smart to think. You know what daddy issues are.
Who the fuck wants to have sex with me?
No one.
Nobody on the planet.
Not even one.
Not even one person. Not even one
specific female.
Female.
Not her.
With a passion for graphic design. Not one.
She doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't
have a penny. Holy shit. Imagine if you absorbed 100% of the shit you put in your body. all the fucking Popeyes and Dairy Queen and bullshit and garbage that I put in my body regularly, it stays in there forever. Dude, I would love to see a pile of all the Dairy Queen that I ate. That would be fucking disgusting. Unless it's YouTube, I can't watch a movie and then another movie and then another. People do that. People actually sit on the couch for a whole evening and watch 3 movies. How do you do that and not fidget or feel like you're actually wasting away? X has already taken the place of like 6 letters. Thank God we have the rest of the alphabet to fight the war against X. Imagine a world where X won. And you just try and type anything. Then, if X took the place of all 26, 27 letters, I don't even know how many fucking letters we have, man. X has got me all twisted. Okay, you know how they say like the water that you drink is like the same water that dinosaurs pissed in? You listening to this right now, you taking a sip of your coffee, you're eating a bagel or some shit. Guess what? My shit is in your mouth. I'm everywhere, baby. I'm everywhere all the time. You know, I can't stress enough how happy I am to have my shit in your mouth right now. I'm never like, I need corn on the cob, dude. That's what I need right now. That I need to eat that. Never once thought that. Corn is something that happens to you. You don't ask for it. You don't make it yourself. You just get it and you eat it when it's provided. Oh, dude, there is a size requirement for planets. That fucking Pluto got written off the show. That's such bullshit, by the way. Pluto, still a planet, always will be a planet in my heart. What do they decide it was? It's not a planet, it's a rock. What? Like, it's just a big thing? It's a big thing, but they were like, nah, it's not big enough. You gotta make it, if it was a planet, it would be bigger. It's the smallest planet, and they were just like, ugh. Let's make the cutoff like right before the size of Pluto. What the fuck? What is Pluto? What the fuck's Pluto? A building. Started a word without an end in mind. Bad band names. Hoobastank is the first one. Dude, who gives a fuck about Hoobastank? You know, anal vomit. You gotta have anal in there. If it's not anal, then it doesn't matter. Ass pounder, bathtub shitter. Dude, these are names of bands that really exist. And, you know, people think that they're gonna become a popular band with the name The Clits. You know, the problem with naming your band The Clits is no one's gonna be able to find it. Evil Edna's Horror Toilet. Yeah, dude. Evil Edna's Horror Toilet. That's a good name. Fanny Bloom. But just imagine, that puts an image in my mind of a fucking flower growing out of someone's anus, and that's good. That's a good one. Fuck. Just fuck. That's the band name. Yeah, kiss the anus of a black cat. Priest. Priest in shit. Just, it's covered in, or just like fucking buried in it. Yeah, I always end up in situations like this where, Or my friend will like throw something in the garbage and be like, yo, what were the chances of that happening? And I would be like, 100%, because it did happen. Like there was no scenario now here where that didn't happen. That could only have happened. You know, it's a 100% chance of that happening because it did. Sometimes I'll accidentally describe, a thing that exists. Like one time I was like, to my friend, I was like, do you ever get that feeling where you haven't eaten in a while and your stomach kind of hurts? And she was like, you mean hungry? Do you ever think about how nails, fingernails, toenails, and hair are just constantly sliding slowly? They what speed are they moving at? How fast are they moving? And where are they trying to go? What? Hey, hair, you're not gonna escape, okay? Where is it trying to go? This is so stupid. I would kiss Trump, even on the mouth. I'd kiss his little sweet cheeks. I'd give him a little peck right on his kisser. Maybe slip him a little bit of tongue too. Because if you're telling a story and you're like, oh, I saw Donald Trump once. That is infinitely more boring than if that story was, one time I kissed Donald Trump. You gotta kiss Donald Trump. And if you don't, then you're not gonna have a good story to tell. And people are gonna find you boring. When I first start sending messages to someone, I will treat them as if they're already my best friend. Like a couple weeks ago, I sent two girls that I met on a dating app pictures of my piss, because that's what I would do to my best friend. I'd be like, I sent them a picture of my piss and I was like, very hydrated. It's very clear I'm hydrated. And now they probably think I'm a fucking weirdo. If she's the one, we can jump straight into it. What would I do if a girl sent me a picture of her shit? Depends. Have we ever talked before? We're just going straight into it, maybe I wouldn't want that. Get a taste of my own medicine. I don't want to fucking see your shit. Sandwiches are everything. Try and find one thing that isn't a sandwich. Dude, like right now, my hand is a sandwich between the air and the air. Everything's a fucking sandwich, dude. There's not one thing in this whole dang planet that isn't a sandwich. The planet's a sandwich between space. How do you measure something that is one of itself, no matter how big it is? What's one rock? How big is that? All right, so people who support the police, people who have those flags like on their stickers or whatever the fuck, they put them on their car and it's got a blue line down the middle. I saw one of those American flags that had a blue, green, and red line down the middle, and I was like, it seems like they're inching their way to making their own rainbow, You just keep on adding lines, and sooner or later, you're gonna get a purple, you're gonna have a yellow, you have an orange, and then you're just gonna have the Republican rainbow. This is the way my brain thinks, right? I have a thought, and it's like a lightning bolt. It's like, bzz, here's a thought in the dark, and my brain is all the way across the fucking world, right? And I gotta find it's like a treasure map. It's like a treasure map, dude. I gotta find the words to get to that thought, and sometimes I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get it right. It doesn't happen, and the words just fail, and I can't speak anymore. I might just say fuck it and dedicate my life to trying to get cancer, you know? Just drink, drink what's the bare minimum of water you could possibly drink? And like offset it with like, I'm gonna only drink coffee. No. I'm gonna only drink, no, Monster Energy isn't hydrating. I'm gonna only drink coffee and beer. And no, I'm gonna drink hard liquor. And I'm gonna smoke cigarettes. Like, I'm gonna smoke 2 packs a day, right? I'm gonna get like a tanning bed. you know, it's get a tanning bed, and I'm just gonna sit in it for a while, like every day, and just keep on, dude. That's blackface. Hey, if you use a tanning bed too much, is that blackface? Can that be considered like how black? How dark can I get? I just want to see how dark, dude. I want to see how dark I can get. Dude, America, the land of the free? Oh, I'm not allowed to kill anyone? Bro, I'm talking about America the free, right? Everything's free if you steal it. 2020, make me president. America the free. Everything's legal. Kill someone. See if anything happens. Break into someone's home, take their money. But money has no value because you can just steal anything. So why would you need money? I hope the ashes that I have of Dylan are his penis. I think you'd want that. Here's something good to remember. Always, okay? It takes 2 people to fuck up a handshake. Whenever you go up to someone and you fuck it up, you know, you're like, oh shit, what the fuck are we? We're still going. We're still going, huh? Oh, this is... Okay. And what was that? Well, you both fucked that up. Neither of you did it right, you know? If you got it right, you both would have done it right. But I was thinking about making an Instagram dedicated to all the worst moments of my life, you know? I'm crying over my grieving. I'm grieving over my dead friend. You know, just a picture of me sitting... sitting on the floor naked and curled up in a ball. You could actually see a puddle of tears around me. Like, you know, that would be funny. That would be so funny. I promise I'm okay. Here's a little life hack. If you're scared of commitment, it's not the right person. If you found the right person, it would be, of course, you know? Here's the thing that people don't understand, okay? If you work hard for your money and you get a lot of money, then you're gonna start complaining about bullshit. You are gonna forget what it's like to not have money. Most people do. And then they raise kids in that environment and they want to give them everything. So they say, don't work as long as possible. Daddy will provide everything for you. And then so you don't get people who experience the real world until they graduate college. And that's how you raise a failure. We're gonna die eventually. That's gonna be my favorite day. My favorite day is the day where no one is here on Earth. Like, if there's a single toe touching the ground, I'm upset. I can't wait till we all fucking pass away. Sitcoms are weird, dude. Who was like, okay, we're gonna cut a house in half? I think one of the best human things is you look at people in the eyes until they make eye contact with you, and then you look away. I don't know what it is. Like, why do we do that? I will fucking hunt people down. If I hear of someone existing, then I'm like, oh, okay. I go on fucking Yellow Pages and I look their name up and I find their address and I break into their fucking home. I chase down this person just so I can look them in the eye and then quickly look away. lawyers are just professional liars. Like so you kill someone, right? You can hire a person to defend you. They know you did it too. And they put their hand on a book and say, I'm not gonna lie. And then they go on to defend a literal murderer. Like, they just sell out for money. And it's like, and if they lie good enough, then they win. Like, that's the justice system, dude. If you kill someone, you can hire someone and hope they're good at lying. I want to see a movie where two lawyers divorce and they have to defend themselves. That would be cool. That could be interesting. Why the fuck do we need cars, dude? Oh, I'm gonna go over there now. You know, what is this human thing that we just gotta go? We gotta get out of here. Traveling, we can't go far enough. And holding a baby? No thanks. I don't trust myself. I think I'll just drop it. Not even like by accident. I'm the complete opposite of a pedophile. I'm not even going near the things. Fuck everyone who says that we're running out of trees. Have you been outside? They're fucking everywhere. Look, we're not running. I can drive and get lost. People still die in the forest because they get lost. They're everywhere, man. They're fucking everywhere. We need to get rid of more trees. There's too many of them. You ever talk to someone and you're talking to them and then you're just like, okay, I'll humor you, right? All right. Well, why is that? You're talking to them and you ask them a question and then they start answering you and that's when you realize, and that's when I can't fucking snap. Sometimes I think I'm losing the ability to snap. That's weak snap, man. That's soft. It doesn't have a click to it, you know? There we go. That's a better one. And boom. No, it was bad again. That's when you realize that I gotta start over. All right. You're talking to someone and you're humoring them. You ask them a question. And the moment they start answering your question, that's when you realize that's how much you cared. Oh, that's exactly. And boom. I don't care. Oh, you're fucking answering my question. Thank you so much. I'm learning. I don't give a shit. I don't like puking into the toilet. I puke into sinks, dude. Fucking, I don't want to be on my hands and knees throwing up. That makes me feel even worse. But, you know, when you puke, you cry. And I was like, I think my body's crying because it's sad to see the food go. When you're old, you got one place to go. And that's the grocery store. Maybe church, but I mean, COVID, you're not going to church. So you got the grocery store and that's your whole life. That's your whole life is you go to the grocery store and you buy frozen meals. And then you go back to your home. When you start calling, I like how they just call it a home and they implicate, an assisted living kind of, a home. In America, you can get ahead in life by being fat. And I'll tell you how. You can literally eat your way into a disabled parking spot. And you get fat enough and they're just like, oh, Jesus, fucking, I mean, it's a miracle this dude's not dead. He doesn't have much time left. So I think that the time that he does have left, he could really use to be able to just be be one spot closer to the door. Fuck handicap spots is what I'm saying. They're rigged. You can just, if you don't care enough, you could just get in them. You could just start using them because I didn't want to stop eating. I have cancer. I've been diagnosed with cancer. Oh my God. Well, hey, here's the good news. Oh, you want to hear? Well, okay. So you have cancer. I keep on backing it up a step, and every time it's funny. I'm just like, okay, there's good news and there's bad news. Do you want, all right, I guess I'll hear the good news first. You're gonna be able to use the handicap spots now. Just this sinking feeling. This dude fucking, his eyes just, that point where you're beyond mad or just like there's an overload of, you're just in shock and you just go straight face. And he's like, okay, what's the bad news? You have cancer. I think this election has the possibility of being the most positive one yet. I think everyone will be happy with the results of this election. And, because that's how voting works. In a democracy, always, 100% of the time, most people will be happy. Right? That's how it works, right? We've experienced that so far in America, right? Everyone is always like, oh, I love the president and what he's doing. Oh, everything's always getting better. As people's retirements go away, as people's funds, 401ks just vanish. Oh man, everything's constantly getting better. Yeah, dude. Someone could give me a pumpkin spice latte for free and I would throw it out so no one has to have it. So no one has to deal with that. Oh, Thanksgiving is this month. Fuck, bro. You want to talk about overrated food? Everything on Thanksgiving is either dry or gross. What the fuck is gravy? Brown, creamy liquid. Hey, that's diarrhea. A lot of people say that the sea level's rising because of global warming melting the ice caps. And while that may be true, I have a new hypothesis. Let me posit to you this. Leaves pile up at the bottom of the ocean. The big dumpster truck takes those leaves and puts them in the ocean. Those leaves then go to the bottom of the ocean. They're just in the ocean then until they're gone, until they're turned to dust and they fall all the way to the bottom of the ocean. And the floor is slowly getting higher. And because the floor is getting higher, so is the top. What do you think? What do you think of that, huh? What do you think is possible? Sounds realistic to me. Makes sense. I like picturing Earth that zoomed out, where you're looking at it sliced in half and you're looking at trees sucking energy out of the air and making the earth thicker. It's just like they just suck in nutrients and then they create these leaves and these leaves die and they make the earth bigger. They take air. You know, that's gonna be the death of Earth. We think it's gonna be the sun exploding or fucking global warming. Nah, dude, we're gonna get too big. Oh yeah, and the ice caps seem like they're melting, but the ocean level is just getting higher on them too. So I'm right, you're wrong. If I dedicate my life to God or whatever, and I can just fucking, he'll just forgive me for everything. I could be the worst person and I'd be like, oh, please, you know, oops. Hey, God, you know, hey, I didn't mean it. Oh, you killed that guy. Yeah, well, you know, oops, you know. We yell at the police for not doing their job, right? We get mad. We get so mad at the police for not doing their job correctly. But there's wildfires. There's fires that, shit, man. We can't do this. We can't. The fuck? You see this shit? You expect us to take care of that? That is out of our control. We can't do it. We can't, and we just let them not. They just can't do it. So what do we pay you for? Your fucking fire trucks to go wah, to put out the fire, dude. Put out the fire. It's your job. Why can't you control it? This fire is too big. I'm allergic to everything. I was gonna do a funny bit, a little intro bit to begin this podcast, and now I can't because my friend has a dog. And it was gonna go something like this. It was gonna be so funny. It was gonna be I ran for president, and someone was asking me why I ran for president. And I was gonna be like, yeah, because I mean, fucking the other people can't do as good, and I was gonna, you know, I don't know. Everybody's really bad at their jobs, and I think I could do it a little better. But I mean, I just don't care about anything. I'm trying really hard to care. And then and then it would zoom out of the video, but this is audio, and it's and it would be like, I'm just trying really hard to care. Like, that would be the quote, and I would be like, I'm Tyler Damsma, and I approve this message. But I have allergies, so it's not gonna work. I am allergic to fucking everything. Well, yeah. There's most things in the world I'd argue you shouldn't fuck, and it might technically count as allergies. If something's poisonous to your dick hole, does that mean you're allergic to it? Poison? I mean, it doesn't. Dogs don't poison me, I don't think, but it's not pleasurable. Dog's hair doesn't pleasure me, is what I'm saying. I went to get a checkup today. I got a dentist. Yeah, but you know what's the what's the dentist but for like your whole body? This is why I say I'm not pro-choice, I'm pro-abortion. We don't need more people. That is my campaign slogan. Stop having kids. Stop it. What are you doing? We don't need more of them. They're everywhere. They're fucking all over the place. We don't need more. There's no way out. There's no way out. We're gonna keep on fucking because that's all we know how to do, and our primal monkey brain is so good at it. It's the only thing we're good at. Retards can fuck. Can you think about that? The ambulance would crash on the way to the hospital, and that's how I'd die. You know, you think you're gonna die in this awesome way. You're not. You're not. It's gonna be sad. You're gonna have a fucking stroke. You're gonna have a heart attack on your way to work. You're gonna just be walking around the office in your cubicle with a bunch of papers that you just printed, and you're gonna be walking back and you're gonna be carrying this big stack of papers, and you're gonna have a fucking heart attack, trip and fall, and papers are gonna go everywhere, and people are gonna be, not only will you have died, people are gonna have to fucking clean up after you. All right? Oh, Jesus. My friend the other day said, I was hanging out with my friend, and he said he did one of those like Ancestry or like 23andMe, and he said he was 0.2% black. And he was like, wow, I guess somebody back when fucked a slave. And I said to him, or maybe they came from Africa. Maybe it wasn't, maybe not all black people are slaves. Maybe that's what it was, because I did the math. You take, okay, say we got longer lifespans now. We'll say 60's the average lifespan. I did the math. You divide it by 2 a bunch of times. That's 9 generations, man. That's like 500 fucking years. What, like, you think it was just a slave? That's all that black people are has ever been. I know for a fact the first person who ever made wine, that was an accident. They just left grapes alone too long, and they just turned into mush, and they were like, well, you could still drink it, I guess. And then they did, and they kind of chewed the bits and pieces, and ew, imagine wine with skin. Okay. I just wanted to give another thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this highlights, then please feel free to share it with someone who you think might also enjoy it, because I pour my heart and soul into this podcast, and it's just a bunch of all my silly, dumb thoughts. And if you thought they were silly or dumb, then you might want to listen to it, and you might want to share it with someone you think might also enjoy it. So yeah. That would be wonderful. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate you. Here's to a year that might suck a little less than 2020 is a pretty low bar. So I think we're gonna have a better time next year. Hopefully, I hope that you are still alive. I hope that you did not die. And I hope that you will be around for more. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you guys next time.